everyone, welcome back to our channel. Let's start with the news today. Volunteers flock to fight for Ukraine in pacifist Japan. Keiichi Kurogi was one of the dozen of men in Japan who offered to join an international legion to fight Russian invaders after Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelenskiy called for volunteers. Kurogi, a 39-year-old office worker who lived in southwestern Japan, told Reuters he rang the Ukrainian Embassy on Monday after seeing its plea for a volunteer on Twitter. When I saw images of elderly men and women in Ukraine holding guns and going to the front, I felt I should go in their place, he said. The embassy declined Kurogi's offer to fight, telling him that he lacked the necessary military experience. As of Tuesday, 70 Japanese men, including 50 former members of Japan's self-defense force and 2 veterans of French Foreign Legion, had applied to be volunteers. The Mainichi Shimbun newspaper said, quoting a Tokyo company handing the volunteer. A spokesperson for Ukrainian Embassy acknowledged receiving a call from people wanting to fight for Ukraine, but declined to give further details. A February 28 social media post from Embassy thanked Japan for their many inquiries about volunteer, but added a proviso. Any candidate for this must have experience in Japan. Self-defense forces have undergone specialized training, it said. In a news post on Twitter on Wednesday, the Ukrainian Embassy in Japan said it was looking for volunteers with medical, IT, communication, and firefighting experience. It was not immediately clear if the volunteer positions were remote or involved traveling to Ukraine. Japan had told its nationals to put off travel to Ukraine for any reason. A warning reiterated on Wednesday by Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirokazu Matsuno, who said he was aware of the report about the volunteers. The Japanese Foreign Ministry has issued an evacuation advisory for all of Ukraine, and we want people to stop all travel to Ukraine, regardless of the purpose of their visits, he told a news conference. We are communicating with Ukrainian Embassy in Japan and pointed out that evacuation advisory is in place. Japan said on Wednesday it would temporarily close its embassy in Kyiv, given increasing danger in the capital. Japan keeps the war in Ukraine has a strong emotion in Japan, which has a post-war pacifist constitution that has been reinterpreted in recent years to allow Japan to exercise collective self-defense of our 8 allies under attack. Hundreds gathered for protests against the Russian invasion last week in Tokyo, while the Ukrainian Embassy said it collected $17 million in donation from some 60,000 people in Japan after it put out an online request for help. One of them was Ryoga Seki, a 23-year-old studying computer science at a graduate school in Osaka, who donated an entire month wage from his part-time tutoring job, about 100,000 yen, to Ukraine. There are many people here like me who want to do something but can't move around right now, he said, adding that it was his first ever major donation and the maximum amount he could transfer at one time from his bank. As for Kurogi, he is adamant that he would volunteer again if Ukraine changed its requirement. I'm from a generation that does not know war at all. He said, it's not that I want to go to a war. It's more than I would rather go than see children forced to carry guns. This is the end of our news today. If you see this videos is useful, please like and subscribe for our channel. Thank you for watching and see you next time.